Okay, God keeps showing me this number 523, so 523, Bill Hydrick's Gematria, we have liftoff. So it's the 99th prime. Okay, nice. It's funny because when I was seeing all the 99s and 999 in my neighbor's license plate ends in 999, and then there was a truck across the street. The phone number ended in 999. So 99th prime. 523 is the 99th prime number. It reduces to 1, to 10, and then to 1. And it only has 4 lines, first sip of coffee of the day, the air exchange. I'm getting the coffee down there and the empty belly air up, and so yeah. So I try to keep it quiet, but excuse me. So, and it's funny because last night when I saw it again, and I'm watching a video, I'm like, 523 views. Here we go again with this 523. It's like 5 minutes 23 seconds on something. 523 this, and then like a phone number. This. I'm like, okay, 523, 523. So last night when I see, so I'm already thinking about the cluster of grapes in the fridge. I'm like, because my mouth's getting dry because I'm dealing with disciplining my son. So I've been doing the throat chakra. Yeah. Just put a little fear of authority, okay, into this child who thinks he can just slam off of the walls and the windows and run in the kitchen and mommy's room and everything. And no. So last couple days we've been dealing with discipline and a lot of throat chakra. It's so funny. It's like that comes up, and all this stuff always comes up when it's like, it's for the collective, and that applies to you too. So throat chakra time, honey boo boos. So yeah, I've been waking up with like a hoarse throat. Just, oh Lord. So it's funny that the first thing is cluster of grapes, because I was thinking about going and grabbing a couple grapes. After all the yelling, I was like really parched. So yeah, I mean, I had to stand there over him like a military officer, and because he kept doing the inching off the bed, and then he'd start getting loud, and then he'd start kicking the wall with his feet, and I mean, we were on lockdown. So I was like, oh, those grapes, as soon as he falls asleep, I'm gonna go, because he's doing this thing where as soon as I avert my attention or walk around the corner in the other room, would go literally not even like go to the bathroom for very long, 5 minutes, not even, to go pee. Okay, and he's climbing over the gates, getting into the fridge. Okay, so he's boundaries. Double Leo, they know no bounds. No, I mean, he's 5, come on, but we'll go into all that another time. But because really what it evolved to was, because whenever I'm going through something, I'm always thinking about, oh God, the other people that are going through this, or maybe they have more than one child that they're dealing with. Because I don't have like, baby daddy family, this, that, or whatever. So, but I know that there's people who are dealing with even worse situations. Okay. And then what it leads me back to is always the earth, because it's like, that's why I'm sick. That's why what's going on with my son and so many people, and the food supply is tainted and everything's freaking poisoned, right? So I just start, and then saying to my son, you have the power to overcome this. You have all the power within you, given to you by God, because you're an eternal being of light. You have all the power within you to overcome this. You are more powerful than this. I was like, and I was saying it loud to have it, make it penetrate into the cosmos, and it was like kind of scaring him a little bit. But hey, man, we were at it. We were at that point. So grapes, yeah, cluster of grapes. And I had a dream about that before, and but they looked like plums and big melons, but they were like on these vines looked like grapevine. Maybe it was melon vine growing over this like awning thing, but they looked like melons. The last one was a very ripe one, and a couple ones before that looked like big plums. It was very interesting, but they looked like grapevines growing over an arbor. And that's what my brother was laying on the couch in there, and it was I shared that on the channel anyway. That was I can't remember what the point of that one was, but the point of this is called GEMATRIA. So I see cluster of grapes. I'm like, oh, I was having telepathy with God. So the next, okay, so cluster of grapes. The second one is, excuse me, more air exchange. Excuse me. The second one is fiery darts, and then a charge of bloodshed, and then death strong, which is very interesting because I just got a couple, 2 new tarot decks, tarot, and it's so interesting. I'll show you guys, but it's just the timing of everything. Is how interesting how the decks that are associated with those energies will appear to you. Yeah. Because I was doing a reading for myself, and the Nine of Wands is the first card that comes out, of course. But then it was death, strength, and I think 10 of Cups. So it was 9 of Wands. I'm like, yeah. Especially the feminine. We're just like, yeah. And it's just, for some twins, it's at that level. I don't know, twins, this, whatever. The one, okay? The one that you're, that you want to be with. So it's for everyone all the way around. They're the ones that feel like they're right on the brink of, coming into physical contact or physical union, having that heart-to-heart, whatever. So it was interesting, 9 of Wands, and then 3 cards. The next chunk that fell out were 3 cards together, and it was the Death card, Strength, and 10 of Cups in that order. So, very interesting. And then I noticed there's 2 Hierophants, and I had split the deck, shuffled regular style, and I had been shuffling for a while when this chunk came out. And it was both Hierophants, because I looked at it and like, I thought I took a double take, because I'm like, oh wait, there's 2 Hierophants, and they were right next to each other in order in this chunk that came out of like 5 cards or whatever. And I was like, okay, so already the booklet inside, those crazy Italians, you know how they are. Just kidding. But it's Lo Scarabeo, scarab beetle, and then one of the cards, she's like carrying this giant scarab like on her back, like a giant cockroach, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, we'll go over the deck. It's very interesting. But yeah, a lot of Towers of Babel in there and different things that are, yeah, very interesting deck. And every card has the Vesca Pisces on it in some form, and then on the back of the card is the Vesca Pisces. So that's what I'm getting, like this split, the blip, okay, the dream, the visions. So the splitting of energy, particle of departure. Yeah, it's like yeah. There's definitely division between those who want to be in their heart and those who want to be in ego. And you can't have it both ways. And you can't fake the funk about it either. So 523. So death strong, and it's capital D, capital S. It's a pronoun. Death strong. So you shamans out there, yeah, like right here. Death strong is what we are. Fortified. Smited. Hammered. And so fiery darts. Yeah, fiery darts. 99th prime. Reduces to 1. 523. Cluster of grapes. Fiery darts. A charge of bloodshed. A charge of bloodshed. and death strong. So, there's your gematria on a Shabbos. Love, peace, and blessings.